Most people think weakness is obvious. They picture someone who's lazy, scared, or always quitting. But real weakness is usually much quieter than that. It doesn't always look like giving up. Sometimes it looks like how you treat the waiter, how you react when you're wrong, or how fast you fold when things stop being easy. The truth is, a lot of people who look strong on the outside are actually carrying quiet weaknesses that control more of their life than they realize. Today we're going to go through 7 of those signs, the ones that quietly reveal someone's character more than they'd like to admit. One of the clearest signs of a weak person is how they treat someone who can't really push back. Watch how they speak to a server, a cashier, or anyone in a lower position. If they become rude, condescending, or aggressive the moment they have a little bit of power over someone, that's not strength. That's weakness wearing a mask. A strong person doesn't need to belittle others to feel big, but a weak person often does. They'll raise their voice at someone who's just trying to do their job, embarrass them in front of other people, or act superior simply because they can. It gives them a quick hit of power, but it also reveals how little control they actually have over themselves. If you notice yourself getting short or disrespectful with people who can't fight back, that's something worth paying attention to. Strength shows up most clearly in how you treat people who have nothing to offer you. Point 2. Avoiding responsibility. Another major sign is the constant need to shift blame. A weak person rarely says, "That was on me." Instead, they have a whole list of reasons why something isn't their fault. Their boss, their stress, their childhood, the other person, bad luck, timing. Anything but themselves. The problem with this habit is that it keeps you stuck. Every time you refuse to take responsibility, you also refuse the chance to grow. Strong people can look at a situation and say, "I played a part in this," even when it's uncomfortable. Weak people protect their ego instead. If you find yourself explaining why something isn't your fault more often than you own your part in it, that's a quiet sign worth looking at. Point 3. Struggling to control emotions. A weak person is often controlled by their emotions instead of the other way around. They have a bad day and come home ready to explode. Someone says something small and they snap, say things they don't mean, then act like it never happened later. Their mood dictates how they treat the people around them. Emotional control isn't about never feeling angry or frustrated. It's about not letting those feelings run the show. When someone's emotions are in the driver's seat, they often damage relationships, lose respect, and make decisions they later regret, all because they never learned how to pause. The ability to feel something strongly and still choose how you respond is one of the highest forms of personal strength. Point 4. Giving up too easily. Most people quit the second something stops feeling good or easy. They start working out, learning a skill, or trying to fix something in their life, and the moment it gets uncomfortable or progress slows down, they're gone. They tell themselves, "It's just not for me," or "I don't have time," when the truth is usually that it got hard. Weakness often hides behind comfort. Strong people expect things to be difficult at first. They understand that discomfort is part of the process, not a sign to stop. Giving up too quickly doesn't just keep you from reaching goals. It quietly teaches you that you can't handle hard things. Point 5. Struggling to set boundaries. A weak person often can't say no. They agree to things they don't want to do, lend money they can't afford to lose, or keep giving their time even when they're drained. They're afraid of disappointing people or being seen as difficult, so they slowly sacrifice themselves until they're bitter and exhausted. The irony is that people who can't set boundaries usually end up resenting the very people they keep trying to please. Real strength includes the ability to protect your own time, energy, and well-being, even when it makes other people unhappy in the moment. Point 6. Constantly seeking validation. Some people need constant approval to feel okay about themselves. They post something and keep checking how many likes or comments it gets. If it doesn't perform well, it actually affects their mood. Their self-worth rises and falls based on how other people respond to them. This kind of weakness makes someone very easy to manipulate. When your value comes from outside of you, other people get to decide how you feel about yourself. Strong people can do things without needing applause. They can make decisions even when others don't understand or approve. Point 7. Complaining more than acting. Complaining can feel like you're doing something, but most of the time it's just a comfortable form of weakness. A weak person will talk about how much they hate their job, how out of shape they are, or how unfair life is. But when someone offers a real solution, they always have a reason why they can't actually do anything about it. Complaining without action becomes a habit. It lets you feel like you're aware of the problem without ever having to face the discomfort of fixing it. Strong people complain less and act more. They understand that talking about the problem doesn't solve it, moving toward a solution does. Closing. These 7 signs don't mean someone is a bad person. They're just quiet patterns that reveal where someone still has work to do. The good news is that every single one of them can be changed once you become aware of them. Strength isn't something you're born with. It's something you build. One decision, one boundary, one moment of ownership at a time. If any of these hit a little too close to home, that's not a bad thing. It just means you now have something specific to work on. Thanks for watching. If this video made you think, drop a comment with which sign you related to the most. And if you want more videos like this, make sure you're subscribed. Take care.